What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. So today we're diving right into tearing the Corvette apart. So far what I'm working with, also I apologize for it being dark already. Got home from work late, so this is where we're at. So what I got going on here is I'm working on taking the seats out because I want to get all this nasty old carpet out. As you can tell, it's not bad, but the windows were leaking seals and whatnot, and you can see I left the window down the other day, so this is all sopping wet, and you can see how rusty it is down there and whatnot. And I'm really just trying to get this carpet out here and all the seat, basically just get all the fabric out of it, because it just like kind of smells in here. And so like I said, I've got aftermarket seats anyways, so I'm not worried about it, like, you know, keeping it stock or whatever. So should be good to get rolling on that, and I'm gonna keep working here. So far, as I can found, I've got a bolt there, bolt over there, and then I think there's some bolts back here somewhere, which I've got to find yet. But once I figure those out, I'll rip those out real quick. Alrighty, guys. So what I found here is you actually have to remove the seat cushion here off of the. Flip my phone around real quick. Off of the base here, because as you can see, the bolt is way deep underneath there that you need to get to, and so you've actually got to remove this plastic part from the other bracket, and then you can take the seat out, which is kind of weird, but obviously you're working with limited space in here, so I guess it kind of makes sense. So I'm gonna start ripping that apart, and then we should have this seat out here. Alright, guys, so as you can see, we got the seat completely out of here. It's freaking disgusting under here, man. This carpet under here hasn't seen the light of day in a long time. All kinds of trash and stuff, man. So yeah, we're gonna get either working on the other side here or start ripping this carpet out, because this is nasty. Guys, to get these seats out under here, there's this little metal bar here. So I'm gonna get my phone to stay propped up right here. You just gotta flip that down and push that like all the way down past this little thing down here, and then it flips the bottom of the seat right up. Get a screwdriver here. Hopefully you can see it all right. Not really, but see if I get this little metal ring right here. You gotta kind of come in here and just like flip it down. There you go, just like that, and that'll allow the bottom part of the seat to come up. Just like this, you just peel the front of it up, like so, and you just work it out. And that's all there is to it. As you can see, the other side I had to use a wrench to get in, but on this side I can move the seat forward and get right to the bolts front and back there, after I remove those covers, of course. So that way I don't have to take apart use a wrench. So this will make this side a lot easier, because it's got the power motor portions here. Alrighty, there you have it, guys. We got all the seats out, and it's looking pretty decent in here, other than the carpets being absolutely disgusting, but it looks pretty decent. So I'm gonna go up and get a screwdriver so you can start taking all the Phillips out of the trim panels and stuff. That way we can get all the rest of the carpet out, and then we should be good to go. Alrighty, guys, so we got the car pretty much gutted. There's some other like trim pieces and stuff that I gotta get out of here, and some of this foam nasty stuff that I should probably take out. And then I got that on both sides here. But I mean, it's pretty, got most of the stuff taken out, so it's pretty exciting. There's holes in both of the front parts of the floor, up in that front right corner there, and then this side's got a pretty nice hole over there too, so you can kind of see that. But for the most part, it's pretty decent. It's pretty helpful that the half the floor is like plastic, so like that's all plastic up there, so that's super nice, because it can't rust if it's not metal. So But it's actually cool too that like this is like some of this is actually metal in here. I don't know. It's I don't know. It's kind of an interesting combination of metal and plastic. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Got some more cleaning up. As you can see, there's some of this foaming stuff I gotta come in here and scrape out. But I gotta take all the trim pieces out and everything, and I gotta get a lot more stuff out. But for the most part, we got all the carpet out, which is super sweet, and we'll make this hopefully air out in here and dry, and won't have any issues with carpet getting full of water and whatnot now. So, because no carpet. So that's probably all we're gonna do for tonight. I'll probably catch back with you guys either tomorrow or the next day. Alrighty guys, so we're probably about a couple weeks later now, and just kind of want to show you where we're at. So currently, well, I guess I'll start in the car here. So you saw me got the interior here, and so I got all the carpet out. I came in here with the sponge and scrubbed everything down, and at least the floor wise and back there, so it actually looks super nice in there. Nice little bit of water that's leaking in there, and this is all kind of beat up and a little bit touch of rust going on here, so you can see it's nice and gloss black. I just threw a bit of paint in there, and then you'll see that I have a new seat over there, and so that's kind of what the finishing look of it'll like. But now I'll kind of show you how I mounted it. So obviously factory studs are right there, and the new seats they're just like aftermarket seats, whatever, so they don't like come with like the same mounting points as factory. But thankfully these were close on this seat, and so all I had to do was just add this little metal extension piece here. You can see that the slider, this big part here, this was actually sliding, and all I had to do was just add this piece here just to extend it and make it longer. But the rails themselves are actually in line with the studs, and so that actually worked out super perfect, and it makes it way easier to mount. I don't know if there's any universal mounting stuff or how seat bolts or how all that stuff works, if there's like a universal thing, but for this, it was pretty easy to just slip them in there, and so that's what we're gonna do. Obviously you saw the first one worked out well, but fortunately this is a pretty simple install for a complete aftermarket seat. So I'm gonna set you on over here, and we'll get to throw this seat in. So what we got going on here is I'm trying to line these studs up with these holes in that bracket there. You can almost get it over there, as you can see, about a ½ inch off. However, I'm contacting all this stuff in here. So what I did on this other seat was I took this plastic cap off, and that gave me a little extra room where I was able to sneak it in here. This mechanism stuff is kind of in the way, but I think what I'm gonna do in the future is the next time I take these seats out is just take that whole like mechanism out and then just like convert it to a fixed mount, and then that way I've got all the clearance in the world. Because you'll see here, if I come to this other side of the seat, like between the seat belt, I got all the clearance in the world, and obviously I can't shove it over more because I'm contacting over there and I'm right there. So I mean, I'm in the right spot. It's just that all that adjustable mechanism stuff is it's giving me a little issues with as far as fit up. I could cut out some of this plastic down here, but I kind of want to leave that in there for now, so I'll just take the black plastic cover off like I did on the other side, and then we should be able to shove her in there. So there she is. We've got both seats installed. Seats look pretty good. A little bit of blue diamond stitching in there. I got the little harness holes for when I want to do that in the future. Fit in there pretty decent, other than having to take our cover off over here to get a little more clearance. But everything other than that, stuff fits in there good. Looks good. Definitely modernizes the car a little bit, having some nice fresh seats in there. So see, I sat in the seats here. They feel great. They look good. Kind of hold me in here well. So that's really super nice. This is going to be about the end of the first phase of cleaning it up. I've got some electrical issues I'm going to deal with, and I'll cover that in the next video, but this is going to be kind of where we're going to leave it. I don't know if I mentioned this before or not, but got some little holes down there after I took the backing off the carpet, so we're going to be doing a little bit of fiberglass work down here. I've got some issues down here as well, so gonna be tackling that, but I think this is about where we're gonna leave it off for this phase. And yeah, it's going pretty good so far. Car cleans up. It finally doesn't like smell anymore. Stuck a little air freshener in here as well, but you know, finally that thing doesn't just absolutely reek. So that's super cool. And yeah, I'm gonna end it off here. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.